Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. This is day 7 of 1000. So hello and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to have you again. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make $1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'm going to be updating my day 7 portfolio. The markets are still flat at the moment because of the holiday period. I'll also be looking at the 1-year daily Tesla chart for potential entry points. And I'll also be talking about some news that might potentially break Tesla out of the price range. So let's get into it. So let's look at the day 7 portfolio. As you all know, I've got two portfolios, portfolio A and portfolio B. In portfolio A, I've just got under 118 shares in Tesla. In portfolio B, I've got just under 91 shares in Tesla. So in total, I've got just under 208 shares in Tesla that I've accumulated over 18 months. So let's look at the price movement. So the market closed on the 30th of December. The price for Tesla was 1086.19. If we multiply this by the number of shares I hold, I have a grand total of $225,795.31. The daily movement, although it's not important, I'll just say it's minus 473.96. Just to give you some context, sometimes the portfolio can rise by $10,000. It can go down by $15,000. So don't get too caught up in the daily price movements. So let's get into it. So this is the 1-year technical chart on Tesla. So as you can see, it's got the price movements for the last 1 year. I've got two lines on the main chart. The blue line is the moving average is 50 and the red line is the MA 200, moving average is 200. So on the top of the chart, I've got an indicator called relative strength index, and under the chart, I've got another indicator called MACD, moving averages, convergence, divergence. So this is like the raw version of a chart before we do any analysis at all. So the two main things to notice at the moment is the moving averages line. So if you have a look at the moving averages 200 line, you can see that it serves as a really good support. So anytime the price falls to the moving averages 200 line, it is a potential buying opportunity, so you should go in big. So now what I've done is I've put some trend lines on the Tesla chart. So as you can see, I've put two trend lines on there. So where all the lower lows of the price meet, I've done a line under there, and then I've done another trend line above the lowest trend line, and that also shows like points where there's like a lot of activity. So as you can see, the price is trending nicely upwards. There was a time when it broke the trend and it looked like it was going to form another trend. The reason it broke its trend is when Hertz unveiled their deal with Tesla, so that allowed the price to break out. But unfortunately, just after that, Elon Musk said he was going to sell about $10 billion of 10 billion Tesla shares, which drove the price down again and moved it back into the original channel. So it's really important to identify these channels and see them as like potential buying opportunities. So as soon as it hits the lower end of the channel, that's when you go in and buy. So next, what I wanted to show is another channel that's developed. This is a downwards channel, and it's a shorter channel compared to the channel that we've looked at before, and the price is fluctuating between this channel. It's at the upper end of the channel at the moment, so there is potential that it might break out, but there is a lot of resistance there. So A lot of sellers are waiting for this point. As soon as this point is reached, they put in their sell orders, which is why price can't move any higher. So we need some sort of a bullish news to break it out of basically two price channels at the moment. So it's in a very strong range at the moment, and we need some really good news to break it out of that range. So what I wanted to also show is, if you look at this chart now, what I've done is I've put a black line, and if you look at the black line and the two blue lines, it's forming a sort of flag. So this is a really bullish pattern. So anytime you see this, expect a price movement upwards. So the price movement upwards is the length of the flagpole. So potentially what we're looking at is a possible upward move to 14 to 1500 pounds, which coincides with most of what the analysts are expecting on Wall Street. So basically the stock is primed to reach this price level. It just needs some good news to move it up to this level. So any good news that comes may potentially move it up to this level. And bearing in mind how quickly Tesla moves, it could be a potential buying opportunity now. So now what I wanted to do was look at the top indicator and the bottom indicator. If you look at relative strength index, you can see I've circled it right at the end. It is above 50, which is kind of bullish, but because it's going downwards now, the strength is diminishing. So if this was continuing to go upwards, then the possible upward move to 14 to 1500 would be supported by RSI. At the moment, RSI is kind of flat. It is showing positive movements, but not with a lot of conviction at the moment. If we look at the lower indicator, which is MACD, moving averages, convergence, divergence, you can see that there's been a bullish crossover, which means the black line has crossed over the red line. So it is a potential buying signal. There's also a weak divergence there. So when I say positive divergence, I mean that price is generally trending downwards, but MACD histogram is generally trending upwards. So eventually the price will follow the MACD histogram. So potentially, this supports a move up to 1400. So basically, there's a lot of potential here, but we just need a piece of good news to make it happen. So what could that news be? So I've been doing a lot of research on Tesla stock news. And one thing that really stuck out for me was a Twitter feed from Tesla China Analyst. So basically what they do is they analyze Tesla stock production, anything that's going on in Tesla for the China space. They research that. So on the 28th of December, Tesla China Analyst posted something, and it said, such a big surprise, see you Friday. So potentially there's some good news coming out on Friday with regards to production numbers. So they're excited about some news, and hopefully if they post it on Friday, this may cause an upward movement in the price, and this could potentially move the price upwards to break the resistance. So what are the key points here at the moment? So the key points are, I think that the Tesla price is forming a flag and pole pattern where price could potentially go up to 14 to 1500 pounds. This is not guaranteed, but the telltale signs are there. So, watch this space. The next thing is 1090 is a strong resistance for Tesla where a lot of investors are selling. So you need some sort of bullish news to break Tesla out of this range. So as soon as you get some bullish news, this should break that resistance line. And once it breaks it, hopefully it should keep on going. So RSI at the moment is slightly, I wouldn't say it's neutral, biased on slightly bearish. MACD is showing some weak positive divergences. The indicators are not supporting a very vigorous upward movement. So although it is kind of positive, it isn't like positive where you have like 70-80% conviction that it's going to break out. So if there is some good news out there, the price will break out of the channel, and depending on how good the news is, it's going to keep on going. So if it's really, really good news, it's going to continue going up. If it's like, mediocre news or okay news, it's going to probably break that channel and then like hover a bit there. But the important thing is that it breaks out. If there is no news or bad news, then it will probably retrace to 1052, which is the next support point at MA50, moving average is 50. So this is another buying opportunity for everyone. So before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to share some charts again. You're probably sick and tired of these charts now, but I always share them in my videos. So this is the Tesla 10-year weekly chart. So I just wanted to like drill this into my mind that, in the last 10 years, Tesla has fallen sharp between 20 and 40% on 15 different occasions. So, don't expect it to be plain sailing when you're investing in Tesla. Don't expect a straight line. The next chart I wanted to share with you was the 5-year Tesla chart. Again, it's fallen, between 20 to 40% on 9 different occasions. So again, I just wanted to reiterate that holding Tesla shares won't be easy. It's going to be painful, but you will be rewarded at the end. So what is the reward going to be? So what I've done, again, my regular viewers will notice these two charts. So I'm comparing Amazon to Tesla side by side. I think Tesla is very similar to Amazon. They're obviously in different sectors, but they've both got very driven CEOs. They're going into a space where they have the potential to dominate, and they've got like, cutting edge research, and they're the biggest and best innovators in their field. So if you look at the Amazon chart, you'll see over 25 years, it's risen by 196,000%. And if you look at Tesla on the right hand side, over 11 years, it's risen by 28,000%. So what I think is Tesla does have the capacity to 10x over the next 10 years or sooner. So, don't think it's overpriced or anything. If you're thinking of buying Tesla, just dollar cost average into it like I did over 18 months. So that's the end of the video. I hope you found it really useful. I just wanted to share with everyone that I use free trade ISA app to invest in Tesla. So I'm based in the UK, and the free trade ISA app allows me to realize or make gains on Tesla without paying any capital gains tax. So it's a very simple interface, and it has a cheap monthly cost of £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free, and there's immediate deposits from your bank account. There's a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from in the US and UK. What I've done is I've left a referral link below. So if you sign up, you get a free stock worth up to £200. I also get a free stock as well. So it's kind of like a win-win situation. So yeah, join me in my journey. Join me to see if I can make $1 million in 1,000 days investing in Tesla, being all in on Tesla. Also, I appreciate any likes, and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription. I hope to bring you value, and I wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day, and I wish you all the best.